So quite a while ago, I had started eating less and exercising more because I noticed the scale had kept climbing. My husband was using the same approach as me, and he was actually losing weight, but I wasn't. So if this sounds familiar and you're over 40, and you're probably wondering why every diet that worked for you in your 30s now no longer works, this video's for you. I'm Anna. I'm a registered nurse and a functional hormone educator. And today I'm sharing the hormone truth that your doctor probably never explained. But by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why traditional diets fail after 40. And I'll give you access to my free guide that reveals the 5 hidden hormone blockers that might be sabotaging your weight loss right now. But first, let me share a story that might sound very familiar. So I was getting ready for a date night, and I zipped up some pants that I hadn't worn for a while, and this muffin top was just spilling over the sides, and I said a few choice words, and I couldn't believe the amount of weight that had snuck onto my body. And this happened probably in my mid-40s. I had a sedentary desk job. I used to be a nurse active on the floor, taking care of patients, and now I had this cozy work-from-home desk job, living in pajama pants and yoga pants. And then afterwards, I did my massage clients wearing comfortable, relaxed fitting scrubs, and didn't realize that the weight had been creeping up on me until I went to wear regular clothes, and you can probably relate. And I was devastated because I really didn't think I had done anything differently, but I seemed to gain weight overnight, and I felt confused and frustrated. I thought maybe it was my thyroid, maybe I need to eat less carbs, maybe I need to do some more cardio. So I tried to do a lot of different things, but through my research and discovery, I was able to find out what was really going on in my body, and it was hormones. They completely change how your metabolism works. So your estrogen, which used to help you burn fat efficiently, starts declining. Your cortisol, your stress hormone, often gets stuck in overdrive, and insulin, which controls your blood sugar, becomes less effective at doing the job. So this creates what I call the menopause metabolism trap. And you know how these pants that used to perfectly fit before suddenly don't? That happens when your estrogen drops and you start storing fat differently on your belly instead of your hips and your thighs, where normally women tend to gain weight. So it's not just a cosmetic thing. Gaining weight around your belly actually puts you at greater risk for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other health risks. And meanwhile, declining estrogen slows down your metabolic rate by up to 5% per decade. So when you start cutting calories in your diet, your body thinks it's in a starvation mode. It holds on to every calorie. It slows your metabolism down even more. Your cortisol goes up, and you start storing even more fat. This is why doing everything that you used to do doesn't help anymore. Your body composition changes, and then you start getting really frustrated. So cutting yourself down to 1,200 calories may have worked when you're in your 30s. It's not going to help you. Intermittent fasting, while it's a great technique, is not appropriate for everybody, and it can often leave you exhausted and cranky and overeating during your eating window. So it's important that to understand that your body isn't broken. It's just operating under completely different rules. And the problem is most diet advice ignores these hormone changes entirely. And this is why we fail when we get older, and we feel like we're fighting against our own body. But the good news is, once you understand what is really happening to you, you can work with your changing hormones instead of against them. So there are specific foods that can help balance your hormones and help balance your insulin response. There are timing strategies that support your natural cortisol rhythm, and then there's gentle approaches that can nourish your body instead of stressing it out. Once I learned to start incorporating these different strategies, the clothes that didn't fit started to fit better. I felt more like myself. I liked who I saw in the mirror, and that's exactly why I created this guide, the 5 hidden hormone blockers that are sabotaging your weight loss. So you can get this guide in the link below if you're interested. It reveals the everyday things that you might be doing that are actually working against your hormones, and simple swaps that you can make today. You can grab it completely free, no strings attached. The link is in the description below. And just make sure you subscribe to this episode. This is number 1 of my menopause weight loss series. Next week, I'll be sharing more about the hidden metabolism killers that might be sabotaging your efforts, making you shocked at how common some of these things that we do are that are actually sabotaging our efforts. So until then, download the free guide, start working with your hormones, instead of against them. Comment below if there's any of these tips that gave you some aha moments and that are you using right now, and I'll see you in the next video.